What's up, guys? It's Missy. I am back with another walkthrough video. SimCity Build It. That was weird. I know, I didn't say the same thing, right? Kind of threw me off for a minute. Okay, so I was going to do this as a live stream, but I decided that I'm going to do this video, the walkthrough. I think we're at part 12 or 13. Can't remember which. I think this one's number 12. We went ahead and we did a couple of live streams, which was awesome. I'm going to do that again later on today, but I kind of wanted to touch base on a few things before I started the live stream. So I went ahead and I leveled this up about, I think, 2 levels since, well, it might not even been quite 2 levels. But I didn't do a whole lot without you guys, okay? So what I did do was I went ahead and I earned enough, finally, after doing a couple of upgrades, to get us the hospital that we needed, and I went ahead and I placed it right there so you guys can see. So right now we're only using the large services, okay? Our happiness is up to 80%. Now I want to show you guys why. So you're going to click on your government tab here and you're going to see, hang on just a sec here. Didn't realize that was already going on. I haven't opened this since last night. So as you can see, the people here, they're pissed off because of traffic jams, which is going to happen. And this is kind of why I wanted to touch base with you guys before I did anything and rotated anything around. So right now we are still working on our 3 red roads, right? Now only one of them is red. This one over here is also red, but that's not one that we want to be red. So what we're going to do is we're going to rotate some stuff around until that notification goes away. Now, because there's so much population on this stretch of road, it's going to take a minute, okay? It's going to take a little bit because you also have buildings on this side of that road. And I'm not paying to upgrade this shit. They're out their mind. Now, if you don't mind when the road kind of rotates on its own, you can bulldoze it and repave it. Jesus criminy, how long have I been neglecting this? I don't open this city as much as I would a normal city. You got to remember that. Okay. So essentially what we're doing here is we're trying to lower the population on that stretch of road. Normally it works within moving 1 or 2 buildings, but right now, as you can see, I've been neglecting it quite a bit. Because I don't open this game as often. There we go. So we got it down, back down to yellow. Okay. So we also were able to complete a clipboard for doing that. Awesome. Now we get to move all these back. Now, actually, let's see. Where do I have coverage? Let's do health. I got coverage there. Fire. Okay. So what's frustrating about these is they can't be placed right directly on top of each other, so the coverage zones are going to kind of overlap, and then some part of it's going to go in a place where you don't have coverage for something else, which many of you are familiar with, right? So that's going to be super annoying. But essentially what we're doing here is we're just rotating shit around until we get those designated 3 roads that we want to be red. Now, the other thing is I could move all this shit around and separate it to where there's not so many homes on the streets, you know, and I will do that later on today, and then I'll show you guys the grid layout that I chose. But right now I want to talk about some other stuff that's a little bit more important than playing Ring Around the Rosie here. Okay. So I'm going to put these back so that they have coverage. Sometimes, like, let's say that you have a pop booster that is for a lot. You can also move that instead. So, like, if you have, like, a park, let's say, and it's boosting your pop, like, an obscene amount, or some specialization building, you can move that instead of moving a house, and it's going to do more. But right now, we really don't have a whole lot of pop boosters on our screen. Or you can repave it and then pave it. Now, in some particular places, that's going to rearrange all your buildings, and that's going to be super annoying. Now, you're only going to want to do that as a way to maneuver around things until this kicks in. This is ultimately the plan here, is getting 3 roads red that don't affect your happiness. So no homes are on these 3 red roads, right? And so if you're in this constant thing where it's like, okay, I wake up every day and I bulldoze and repave my roads, that's ridiculous. There's no reason to do that, okay? There's better ways to maneuver traffic and manipulate the traffic around to where you don't have to do that every day. Once these 3 roads go red, that's it. That's it. You don't have to do anything ever again. Your happiness won't drop. You won't ever have to upgrade any road that you don't want to upgrade. And if you want to upgrade a road because you like a specific style, then you can do that when you feel necessary. You don't have to do it when the game tells you. Okay, so right now we're level 17. We've unlocked the contest of mayors. The first assignment that they give you guys is they give you guys a nail assignment to finish in 7 days. It's just a practice assignment. So once you claim that assignment, they're going to walk you through this tutorial, and I want to talk to you guys about what this is, how this entire screen it works, and what this all means for you beginner players. If you are not a beginner player and you understand how these leaderboards work, then you can skip this part of the video, okay? If you maybe think you understand, but you're not quite sure, you might want to stick around because there might be something in here that you don't know, okay? So, for you new players, this here is your total score. So what the contest of mayors is annoying. That's the first thing. Okay. This tower in the water right here. You're going to be given a list of assignments each week. Now, I want to make this very clear because this seems to be a common misunderstanding. You are limited to the number of assignments that you are given each week. So at the beginning of the week, so if you're Pacific Northwest, if you're on Pacific time, I live in Washington State. Every single week, the contest of mayors starts on Tuesday at 11 p.m. for me. Okay, so my club starts war at 11 a.m., 12 hours before the contest starts. And so for you guys, it's it could start at any time. I don't know what time it starts for you, but you'll learn the routine of it, okay? Once it starts, you have, an X amount of days to complete all of your tasks. It's 5 days and like 12 hours or something, but it's 5 days, okay? Now, what's going to happen is you're going to go into the first league when you very first start. Now, in these leagues, Jesus, these pop-ups are retardedly annoying. Okay. Let me skip through this real quick because this stuff they're selling. Oh my God. Oh my God. I am ready to break this shit, dude. Okay. Okay. You're going to be given a list of assignments. Now, I have a ton of videos where I go through and I teach people which assignments to choose and which assignments not to choose based on the league that you're in. But we're not going to talk about that today. Okay? I'm going to be doing walkthroughs where I show you guys the beginning to end of each and every league each week through this walkthrough city. Today is not that day. Okay, I'm going to start fresh next week when we have the full 5 days remaining. But right now, what we're going to talk about is what you need to know on your leaderboards and stuff. So, give me just a second here. Hang on, you guys. Okay, sorry, I had to get my coffee from the lady. All right, so each week you're going to start off with a list of assignments, okay? Now, your first couple weeks in the contest of mayors, this is going to be your time to learn. You don't need to take it, too seriously. Here's the thing, though, is you're going to play a little differently in the beginning leagues than you do in the later leagues. And depending on your level will depend on how the competition is and all that other good stuff. So right now you're a very beginner level. Okay, you're level 17. You're unlocking this, but you're not really able to join a group right now. Okay, so we'll talk about how that will change things here in a little bit. But for now, you're level 17 and you've unlocked this stuff where you have these assignments, okay? Now, you're going to be placed in automatically, whether you sign up or not. The game is putting you in with a random 100 players. And when you click on this leaderboard tab, this is the 100 random players that it throws you in with, okay? Now, they try to get you in with people of your exact level, but it may fluctuate based on a level or two. Now, if you start the contest of mayors and you see somebody, maybe it's day 2, okay, and you see somebody that is 5 levels ahead of you, how is that possible, okay? That person may not be hacked. What you need to remember is you can do upgrade assignments throughout the week, and that person could have leveled up throughout the week. So I see a lot of posts about people screenshotting it saying, how is this person level 23 and in my league? And it's like, well, dude, did he upgrade? Because he probably upgraded, right? So I just want to kind of throw that out there. Now, these players here, and I want to show you guys firsthand that the comm ranks right here, when you click on a person's name, I have a video where I go through and I talk about how to read these profiles, what they mean, what all this stuff means. More than just what does a comm rank mean, but what does it mean as far as hacking goes? What can you tell about a player by looking at their comm rank? If their comm rank is really, really high and they're a really low level, that tells us that they've been camping a long time and they probably have a pretty good idea of what they're doing, right? Or maybe they're hacked, who knows? If they've only been in, let's say, 2 seasons, but their comm rank is 87, you got a problem. How the hell are you that high of a comm rank, but you've only been in playing comm for a season or 2? You see what I'm saying? Like, you got to look at the profiles. So, watch that video for sure, okay? But this right here is the random 100 people that you're going to get thrown in with. Now, all of you start off with the same number of assignments because you're in the same league, okay? As you guys go through the week, you're going to earn your points by doing your assignments. Your points are going to add up, and you're going to, at the end of the week, at the end of the 5 days, you're going to get your placement score, okay? And wherever you place on the leaderboard will determine which prize you receive. As you go up in leagues, the prizes get better, okay? So as you can see here, the grand prize in the first league goes for all 5 players. And as you can see, they really didn't need to earn very many points here to get it, okay? Now, if you look on this leaderboard, it says grand prize and it shows you what you receive. Then it says the big prize and it shows you which placement you have to be to receive the big prize. Then the medium prize, and then right there, see that little tiny letters where it says to be promoted into suburban. That's very important. What that means is if you did not score above that line, you will not be put into the next league, okay? You'll remain in the same league unless, and you got to keep scrolling, okay? As you scroll, you'll see to be demoted. Once you get higher up in the leagues, it'll say to be demoted down. Now, you can't be demoted in neighborhood, right? So once you get up to, let's say, Mega or Metro, the prizes are going to get really, 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 really good in comparison to other leagues. For example, the top prize in Mega is 250 plat keys, 2,000 cash, and 10 gold tokens. Now, many people watching this probably, especially if you're a high-level player, you probably have never hit the top of the leaderboard in Mega. Now, if you're somebody who's been watching my videos and you've been following my advice and you've been remaining below level 24, you probably hit the top of the leaderboard thanks to my videos. You're welcome. Okay? There's a lot of bad advice out there. And I want to say this before I say anything else. When you get advice from somebody, and I don't care who it is, and it happens on every social media platform, every website, every stream I've ever seen, somebody says something incorrect, and somebody that asked the question takes that and runs with it. I see them. They're like, okay, cool, thanks for the help, man. You know? And it's like, whoa, pump the brakes, stop. He didn't help you. He just really fucked you up because he just told you something wrong. And they're like, wait, what? And I'm like, yeah, no. this is how it really is. And they're like, oh shit. Now think about how many people are going to take what he says and speak as if they know what they're talking about now, and it's going to spread like a wildfire. And that's, I don't know about other games, but I'll tell you this. This game is one of the worst games that I've seen when it comes to giving bad advice. Okay, I'm going to tell you that right now. I have never in my life seen a game where people have given such horrible advice. And I think the reason for it is because, I'll explain that on another video, okay? But the reason for it is mainly because there's so many different ways to play it. And even though their advice is not necessarily always wrong, it's not the most efficient, okay? And I'll talk about that in a more complex video. But right now, I just want to teach you guys about this menu here. So your first thing here, when you look on your screen to the left, you see where it says 0? Up there in the top left next to the little green that says 1? That little green 1 here, that is your contest rank. As you do assignments, you're going to earn points. You're going to go up in rank, okay? And these levels, they end up going up to 200,000 points, and then every 200,000 points, you end up getting some tickets and plat keys. Now, these tickets, pay attention. These tickets are important. So, at the end of your assignments, okay, once you've completed all of the assignments that you're allowed to do in a week, you will be allowed to use a total of 15 tickets to secure your placement. Now, these tickets are not easy to accumulate. They should only be used in the Mega League. They should be used very, very sparingly. And it's not easy to acquire them. You acquire them through the Mayor's Pass, which we'll talk about what that is, and you acquire them through war, ranking up in the contest, things like that, okay? So they're not easy to obtain. You don't want to just frivolously blow through them. Now, when you cancel a task, let's say you hit start and you start it with the green thing, the green check mark, okay? And you realize, well, you know what? There's no way I'm going to be able to finish this task, okay? You can hit cancel. And what this will do is it's going to cost you one of your assignments, okay? You don't want to do that, especially if you're in the higher leagues. The only time you want to do that is if it's absolutely necessary, and you'll learn this later on through my videos, okay? Now, as you can see, there's a little video button here on the left-hand side, or the right-hand side of that. Now, what that means is if I watch a video ad, it will allow me to be able to do that task, or it will reveal what that task is right away, rather than making me wait the 19 minutes. So, don't cancel them, okay? Not unless you absolutely have to. This is your score that you have earned for the tasks that you have completed. On the left-hand side, when you hit leagues, this will tell you which league you're in, okay? The two leagues that matter the most are Metro and Mega. Those are the leagues that you're going to try to work up towards and stay in. When you click on right here below where it has this little 10 here, and this is what your Mayor's Pass is, okay? Every Mayor's Pass, every 45 days or however many days, I think it's 45, they give us out a new pass, okay? If you purchase the pass, you get both levels, kind of similar to what you would do in Fortnite or whatever, you know, except for in SimCity, you're not allowed to, hold on just a second. You're not allowed to purchase the remaining levels. You have to earn them, okay? So you purchase the $4.99 pass and you get access to the gold part of the pass, right? And you have a total of 45 days to earn enough points to complete the pass. Now the pass is 611,000 points. If you start at the very bottom league and you go up one league each week, you're looking at 5 weeks until you even get into Mega, saying that you get promoted each week, okay? So if you're starting at the bottom and it's a new pass, you're going to want to really bust your ass to make sure that you earn enough points. Now, at the end of that pass, the very last week of the pass, we have what we call a double points week, and that's what we're doing this week. That's why you're seeing the points values of these tasks are so high. Normally, they're not this high, okay? On double points week, if you haven't already completed the pass, this is a good way for you to make up some of those points. If you need to, you can use your gold tickets in lower leagues if it's to complete the pass, but you need to remember that you're once the new season starts, you don't start back down in the lower leagues. You start in whatever league you left off in, okay? Now, way back in the day, when they used to give us mayor's buildings, we used to get them in a different way, and we used to get promoted back down when we joined the season. They changed it, so you don't get promoted down anymore, okay? You're going to remain in whatever league that you left off in. Now, this mayor's pass can be located, it's on the left-hand side of your screen, right where your emails are, and there's a little silver 10. If you have not purchased the pass, it will pop up silver. If you've purchased it, it'll pop up gold, okay? So it's just a little way to know if somebody has the gold or silver pass. Now, as you progress through and you start to earn the stuff that's on here, you don't want to collect it right away, okay? You want to save some of these for when you have assignments. For example, let's say that you're in Mega and you have an like you want to collect these temp storage, you can collect those right away. Some of these you can collect right away. Others you want to hold on to for the contest. And all this stuff's in my videos, you guys. So be sure to check that out. Is the pass worth buying? If you have enough time to complete it, it is. Don't buy the pass just yet. But what I want to make sure that everybody here knows is if you guys are level 17 or below level 17, but you're planning to go up to level 18, you need to remember that the new pass is going to be starting really, really soon. So unless you want to spend the next 45 days below level 18 or 17 not earning anything, then it's probably a good idea that you go up in level, okay? I don't know what the new pass is going to be. For all I know, the buildings suck. I don't know. Hopefully not. Hopefully they did something better. I know that they're going to be probably bringing back the Santa shop for Christmas, so there's going to be a lot of Christmassy stuff, which, you know, those buildings, all this stuff is limited time shit. You know, it either is going to come back next year or it may not come back next year. That's the whole point of the pass, right? So the pass stuff doesn't come back, but the holiday limited time stuff, the in-game sales, that type of stuff usually comes back around. That's why I'm telling you guys, it's not worth it to camp at a lower level, okay? You're going to earn and see, and you're going to actually accumulate more rares being at a level 18 than you would remaining below level 18. And that's what I'm trying to show you guys with this walkthrough city. So that's how you guys navigate the contest to mayor. So just to do a quick recap here, when you click on this screen, these are your assignments. This is the number of assignments that you're given each week. On the left-hand side, if you click the leaderboard, these are the 100 players that you are competing against, okay? These have nothing to do with the people in your group. And we will talk about that when we unlock the group feature here in just a minute. Now, this is the league that you're in, okay? So top prize is whatever it says right there on your screen. When you are in a group, you're going to have another board, another points board, and we'll talk about that when we get to that point, okay? So that's how the contest to mayors works when it comes to the leaderboards and stuff like that. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to talk about this thing here that I just unlocked, the Department of Epic Projects. This here is a token tower. It's where you store your tokens that you earn, okay? Now, you can earn these tokens by winning them in the past. You can get them from winning or losing war. As long as you launch at least one time in the war, you are eligible for the victory or defeat prize. If you lose the war, you get 3 silver tokens. Okay? So for you level 20 players, that's definitely going to be a benefit for you guys. When you click on the tokens here, you'll notice that 2 of them are still locked. Now, the game is trying to get me to use one of my bronze tokens. Now, I'm going to try to avoid that. Okay, so I'm going to click off. But essentially, what this does is, if I pull the bronze token over to the shop that I'm on, it's going to speed up the production of my items for a total of 60 minutes. And what that means is whatever speed token I use, that's how quickly it's going to speed it up. So right now, bronze speeds it up times 2, silver is 4, and gold is 12. Okay? If you pick up a copy of my production guide, I actually show you guys each and every item per shop. Me and CPT made a guide, and it shows you how many of each item you can make per token, per item, per shop, per level. Okay? So right here, you know how you guys have the shop time discounts? See how this is a base level shop? It has no stars on it yet. You would locate that on the guide, and you would say, okay, a times 2 token, and you would have the answer as to how many of that item you could make in 1 hour. Now, these tokens are not accumulated easily, so definitely want to use them sparingly. Now, as you progress through the game, when I refer to epic projects, when I say that you guys need to pick out your epics, that's what I'm referring to. So, for those of you who do not know, let's say that I was level 24. I would have a hat, kind of similar to this yellow hat, and it's going to have wings on it. It'll pop up on my building, and I'll hit Start Epic. And what that does is, whatever category I chose, let's say I picked the mountain category or the beach category, all my beach buildings that I would have lined up are going to be worth a certain amount of points. They're going to ask me for items, and I'm going to donate to those. And it's going to allow me to reach a tier like bronze, silver, gold. That house is going to transform into a house, and it's going to, every 24 hours, there's going to be a token that spins on the very top of the house. And I'm going to collect it, and it's a piece of a speed up token. So each and every day I would go through kind of like my taxes, and I would collect all my tokens off my buildings. After I reach a certain amount, I'll have a full token that I can come over here and use. And it does that for the duration of the entire lifespan of the house. Okay? So that's what an epic project is. And again, I have videos on all this stuff. This stuff gets really complex. I just want to kind of wrap it up for you guys, for those of you who don't know what I'm referring to when I talk about epic projects. This tower itself, it really has no purpose other than it stores your tokens. You're not really going to actually click on this for anything. The only thing that you would click on this for is if you wanted to see how many tokens you have, you can click on that, or you can click on a shop and come here and it'll tell you. The other thing that it's good for, if you completed an epic project on your capital map, okay, and you have a fully upgraded regular residential that's eligible to do an epic on, if you click on the tower, it will show you a timer above the screen, okay? And it will tell you how long you have until you can do an epic project again. That's what that does. So, for now, what we're going to do is, right now I'm level 17. My storage is at 90. I need 3 locks to upgrade my storage. And so, what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue on upgrading houses until I reach level 19, or 18. Once I reach level 18, I'm going to unlock the group feature. And I'm going to show you guys what we're going to be doing when we unlock groups. Right now, let's see if we can get some stuff unlocked here. So I think I finally have enough blades to actually unlock something. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and unlock that one. And Let's see here. We are actually going to be moving some of this stuff around later on today. I'm going to fix these houses and stuff so that we're at a better layout here. What is this going on here? Okay. So right now I'm going to put some stuff up for sale to earn some coin. Right now you can see, oh, I want to show you guys something. Hang on. So I did pay for this. Now, what this is I donate these items. If I pre-pack the box, I can't request a new shipment until I meet the requirements for the shipment or until the timer runs out. So don't pre-pack the boxes until you're ready, okay? So I need 2 of the W iron in order to complete this. If I donate these items and the timer runs out, I'm not going to get those items back, okay? So I have 6 hours, 33 minutes. Once I send that away, it's going to give me a golden key. The golden keys are very hard to come by until you at least until you unlock the VU tower. Now, the VU tower we are going to be trying to unlock here very, very soon. This tower here, it requires 90,000 people, which we're not far from there. Okay, we only need 9,000 more. And it requires items, VU items. And we'll talk about that when we unlock it, but that's how you're going to earn a lot of your guys' gold keys, okay? So if many of you guys remember, we were trying to unlock the 5-slot factory, and what we needed to do so was the 80,000 population. Now, these factories are not cheap. They're $20,000 a piece. So I'm going to get those as soon as I can, but right now I need to focus on getting some coins. So what you can do with some of your bronze tokens, if you are going to be on the game for at least an hour, one of the really good items to make as far as turning a profit is nails. So if you can get a steady flow of metal, you can produce nails on a ×2 token and earn some quick money that way. Okay? Let's see. So that's what we're going to do with our first bronze token. And let's see. Let's sell off. Wait, let's fill up our shops here real quick. Grass is another good item to make. So if you guys do have the shovels, don't produce the shovels for money. Those are not profitable. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to tell you guys real quick the items to produce when it comes to turning a profit at this level. Grass is a profitable item, okay? This one takes 30 minutes to make, and it costs 1 seed, 1 shovel. Whereas saplings take an hour and a half, and they take 2 seeds and 1 shovel. Okay, so it takes way longer, and it sells for 420, whereas the grass sells for 310. So grass is way more profitable than saplings. And you're going to want to make grass if you have the shovels. So if you see shovels on the global market, definitely buy them because you're going to want to produce hammers in your hardware store. Now, when you go to your barn here, flour is the next profitable item. This is really, really, really profitable. Now, unfortunately, I don't have any textiles produced. Okay, so I'm not going to be doing that. But if I had textiles produced or I find them on the global market, make flour. We're going to be up to level 18, so we're going to be producing donuts soon enough anyways. So I'm going to go ahead and start my bronze token. So as you can see, it's going to run for 1 hour for ×2 rate. Okay? So I'm going to keep making metal and collect these that I made. And then so make hammers, okay, because chairs are profitable. That's what you're going to want to make in this shop is chairs. Okay. Let's see. We got enough space. Let's go on the global market and see what we can find here. Okay. We need to come up with 1 brick and 1 shovel. I shouldn't have used that. I didn't realize I needed it. Whoopsie. Okay. It's okay. So, let's go. Oh, we got 64 cash. Let's spend that before I accidentally spend it on something stupid. So, let's see here. We've got... Oh, no, not that store. No. Okay, so these stores, the barn, I know that when I hit level 18, I'm going to want to produce a lot of donuts. So I'm going to go with the barn because the barn, and then I'm going to do 1 in the hardware. Okay? All right. As they come up, put new ones down. All right. And you can advertise something every, so many minutes, every 1 minute. So let's see if we can find something on here. I don't know what you guys are doing for Thanksgiving, but I'm hiding from family. Fuck that shit. I know better than that. I'm on keto, so I'm not going to be doing stuffing and potatoes and all that stuff anyway. I broke my keto one day. Whew, won't ever do that fucking shit again. I don't know if you guys know what keto is. I'm sure some of you do, some of you probably don't, but keto is awesome. I thought it would be really restricted. It's not. It's not as restricted as I thought it would be. Especially when you realize that there's an alternative to like every single thing, you know what I'm saying? So the keto pizza, oh, come on. Jesus criminy. I could just smash this phone. The keto pizza is actually really cool. It's, what the fuck? Oh my god, I'm dyslexic. I was zooming in on the building going, that's a cool building. I'm talking about keto pizza. That's really cool. Fucking stupid ass. Okay, the keto pizza is really good. This building's really cool. You make it with cheese and almond flour and cream cheese rather than whatever the hell you make pizza dough out of. Okay? Flour and yeast and all that stuff. Anybody here ever be writing something down and then you're talking and all of a sudden you start writing what you're saying? It was one of them moments. Yeah, it's really cool. Fucking dumbass. Them bricks would have been nice because I kind of needed 2 of them, but whatever. It's okay. I don't need nothing. SimCity. Okay, we're going to sell off the metal real quick so that I have some space. I came across 2 cameras last night. Oh, it was so painful because I had 1 space. I'm like, are you kidding me? And I'm just sitting there clicking it going, you bitch. Okay. And it was one of them times where nobody came and bought it too, Like you were just like, come on, just hurry up and sell. All right. 2 nails, whoop-de-doo. Did I just click on the same one? I think I did. I don't know. I can't tell. So as you can see, the sugar does kind of flood the market. But remember how we weren't getting any boxes? We were getting like 2 or 3 boxes. Now we're getting full boxes. So we have access to a lot more depots now. It's not going to be that bad. Trust me. I'm going to prove it to you guys. It's not as bad as you guys think. That's kind of a cool display. So you guys, for those of you who don't know, designing is probably my favorite aspect of the game. So for those of you who need help with design, I had somebody reach out to me yesterday asking for help designing her city. And I'm more than happy to help you guys with that. You just have to ask. Okay? So we're going to go back and dump off some of this stuff that I've accumulated. Check on our token here. Jeez, that ×2 token is slower than molasses. All right, we're going to sell. Ooh, not that. Sell a couple of these. I'm going to do the live stream here soon. get you guys in here talking to me since I'm bored as hell. Okay. Interesting. So this here, this building right here, this is a skyscraper in case you guys were wondering. These here are Latin homes and these are the new townhomes. For those of you who haven't done it, you need to go on Google, type in SimCity Build It Epic Project Poster, and you need to look at the categories of epics so that when you get to the point where you start to buy specialization stuff, you know which buildings you want to build, right? So, for example, this person does quite a bit of epics, okay? As you can see. Now, these here, most of these are epic homes. Some of them are beach, entertainment. I'm seeing kind of a combo of a lot of things here. So this one here with the squiggly lines, the round one, that's entertainment. This here right up front, this is a beach one right there. It's kind of hard to show you guys what I'm talking about. Let's see. These ones here are Omega. And see how they have these things in the middle where they kind of walk, these little things that connect them? That happens automatically when they get to a certain height, okay? Because I've had a lot of you guys ask me how to get the buildings to connect, and that's how. You set them next to each other at a certain height, and they start to connect. All right. Looking for a shovel and a brick. Finally. All right. Go back, do that upgrade. Now, let's see. What's this clipboard say? Yeah, no, we're not doing that till we get to Mega. It's not worth wasting. Okay. So, right now, I have a total of 36 homes, 2 ready for upgrade, okay? Most of my homes are maxed out. So I need 1 brick, 1 shovel. I have 2 notifications on my shops, which tells me that they are upgrades because see the little green arrows here? That one wants 15,000 and that one wants 12,000. If you guys are transferring coins to your city and you are able to upgrade your shops immediately, open up your VU tower if you can, get your 5-slot factories. That's number 1, okay? So if you guys are transferring coins, make sure you do that. 5-slot factories and your shop discounts are going to be most important. That comes first, okay? Then worry about getting the VU tower and the airport. Okay. Let's see. Try not to advertise things like sugar if you don't want your depot on global very long, because the sugar might take some time to sell. And for those of you who were wondering, whenever you have something advertised on global, because I did talk about this in some of the other walkthroughs, but I want to double check and make sure everybody's under the same understanding here. Okay, when you go to post something on global, hold down on the plus, that makes it max price. You see right there, it says advertise 12 hours. It has a little blue box. You click on and off. If you click this blue box on, that depot or that depot item is going to be advertised over here at the Global HQ, okay? When somebody clicks on that item and they travel to your city, they can see every single item in your depot, whether it has a blue symbol or not. So if you have something that you want to post for somebody in your group and you have something advertised, you will likely end up that item will likely get purchased by somebody that it wasn't intended for. There's no way to remove your items after they've been posted without trashing them. Okay, so let's say that you wanted to get rid of this item right away. You would have to pay a $1 Sims Cash, and it would totally trash the item. You don't get any coins. You don't get the item back. It just gets thrown away. Okay? I don't recommend doing that, like, ever. It's a waste of cash. It's a waste of the item. It's a waste of everything. Try to have somebody in your group purchase the items that are advertised to global if you don't want your depot advertised anymore, or only advertise things that you know won't take a long time to sell. Or what you could do is when you do advertise something, knock down the price just a little bit to make it sell quicker. Okay? To kind of scramble it up. If you want to post stuff just to your group members, just don't click on that box at all. Okay. Also, when you guys are out and about, do a quick scroll across everybody's map to make sure you're not missing any gift boxes. And also make sure that you guys are taking photos of anything that you see that looks cool. Take a screenshot, because you may want to go back and look at that later and be like, oh, okay, that was kind of a cool idea, right? Wait and see if he posts anymore. Okay. We need to find, what were we looking for? We're looking for a shovel and something else. Ooh, we need those for our shipment. We need that. So let's go back. All right, cool. So we're going to go ahead and do this upgrade. And we're going to do the shipment. We'll get our key. And now we have to wait for the next one. Or we can pay the $10 and get another key. Don't do that, though. That's a waste of cash. Okay. Let's see here. Make that. Might have to refresh that because I'm sick of waiting. You know, we may need to go and drop down another house. We're going to drop down one more house because we do have this one here and this one. And I think that's about it. I think all the other ones are damn near maxed out. That one back there, maybe not, but a lot of them are real close. Okay, so we need one chemical, one shovel, and of course now there's no chemicals. Go figure. All right, you guys, I think I'm going to get my ear blown up. Jesus. That was enough to kill somebody. All right. Okay, you guys, I'm going to end this video and then I'm going to get you guys in here. We'll do the live stream. Okay. I'm going to post a few items here to global. Earn a little bit of money. See, do a quick refresh here. All right, we're going to go pick up these chemicals so we can do that upgrade. And if those techs are still there, we'll grab those if we have enough space, that is. All right, nope. All right, let's go back, do that upgrade real quick. try to refresh these, get these done. Also, pay attention to those little video ads that pop up right there, where the money symbol would normally be. Oh, come on. All right, you guys. I'm going to end this video here, and I'll get you guys in here with me. As soon as this video ad ends.